Well, greetings, students of Student Success, SLS 1101. You are in summer session. This is a fast and furious couple of weeks. We're already in our second week already. Thank you so much for your success in all that you've accomplished so far. You got through the initial setup, you got into Blackboard, you completed, pretty much everyone has completed the work so far, and that's very good. If not, I'm going to be sending you an email shortly, so please get it done so I don't have to send that to you. My name is Mr. Pelitera, your instructor for SLS 1101. We're going to take a look at the Module 3 that is due on this Wednesday night, which is only 2 days from now. Module 3 in an overview discusses self-management skills. Self-management skills are going to take you for the rest of your life. Get them now. Students say SLS is the time to learning management. They leave saying they learned how to do this. It's the biggest fear, procrastination, and in a course like this, so fast, get on top of it right now, and you will have your life mastered by mastering time. So we're going to take a look at the study activities first. And this video, you need to click on this video and watch what these kids do about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is being able to manage your emotions. You need to recognize there are different skills involved. The adaptability. What are your interpersonal skills? The impulse, delayed gratification. The longer somebody can wait to grab that marshmallow, as the students will, as you'll see in the video, it's just an indication of what kind of control you have over your emotions and how you will respond and react in various situations. So that's a really good video. It's only 20 minutes long. Listen to it, watch it. It's really good. Guides to listening. What are the 4 parts of emotional intelligence? Listen to the video and take notes when you do this stuff. Speaking of taking notes, we're going to take a look at the schedule of activities. The schedule of activities for SLS 1101 is your Bible for the course. Pay attention to it. This week we're going to be reading chapter 2, and the documentation for the time tracking experience is on page 48. 47 and 48, there's a weekly log in there. You can duplicate that log, and you need to turn it in to me electronically with the Dropbox. So you create your own document and submit it back to me. This course only requires that you track 2 days of activities from start to finish. You'll be surprised how often you're looking at your phone. Write that stuff down. It's important to see how are you using your time. How many times are you delayed while studying something in distractions? Are you taking advantage of concentrated time in reading your activities and performing what you need to do? Time study is huge. Make it work for you. Take Module 2. Take the review quiz for Chapter 2. These tests are not hard. You can take them I'm going to say at least 2 times. And take it once, see how you do. Take it again. If I see a really low score on a quiz, I know you're not trying, because you know you can take it again to do well. So, the SLS time tracking chart assignment. In this, you've got a chart in SLS 1101 on the assessment component. We're going to go to Module 3. And in the Module 3 Assessments folder, you've got the quiz and this time tracking chart. Be sure you select this chart and fill it in accordingly. You should be able to have access to Excel. If you don't, you can get that through your email tools. You should all be having access to Office 365 Excel. You need to download Excel or use Excel programs and export that time tracking chart and then upload it into the assignment track right here. Out of 10 points possible. And some places it might say 4 days. It's a fast semester. We cut that down to 2 days. So you've only got 2 days to worry about. So get that time tracking chart completed. And inside of that time tracking chart, you will also see if I can pull it up here. You will also see on various pages down below, you've got step 1, step 2, and step 3. Fill in your days here. I'm sorry, not step, page. Page 1, page 2, page 3, step 1, step 2, step 3. Complete it using the chart, finish the assignment, and then submit it to me in this space. By browsing your computer, you're saving it, browse your computer, add the file, put it in there, and click submit. Now, when you see this assignment here, such as this type of Dropbox assignment, this is the type that you are submitting a document to me. You're submitting something, you're attaching it, and you're putting it to me in the Dropbox from your saved computer. Do not, for this type of icon, do not write in this box. So you're going here, and do not type in this write submission box. Don't do it. Always browse my computer and attach the document for that type of icon. You can also save a draft. If you're not finished with something, click on Save Draft and then come back to it before you submit. The other type of icon you want to pay attention to is this one. This is the thumbnail, or the thumbtack, and that is the subscription time. You can create a thread, and you won't see what you see here until you create the thread. You know that already. So here's another important part. When you click on subscribe, when you subscribe, that means you will get an email when somebody has responded to your or to this discussion. And you can say, oh, I can go back and respond to what somebody else has said to my submission. That's a good thing. So let's see and get some interaction on that. You're doing really well on these parts and pieces. Let's take a look. That's module 3. You got time chart in there. You got study activities, emotional intelligence. Watch the video. And this is going to be a big help to you in life to know what kind of level emotional intelligence do you have. Review and supplemental activities. Check this stuff out. It gives explanation to all of the things that you need to know about. So I was going to try and make this bigger, but that's okay. Click on all the various pages in here. Identify profile and time profile and preferences. Check this content out so you know the background and the story behind some of these assignments. They're going to benefit you immensely. So we close that. Now we're going to take a look at Module 4. Module 4 is due on Sunday, just 6 days from now. It's Monday afternoon at about 4 o'clock or so. Let's take a look at the study activities and define the objectives. Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences. Joyce Bishop's personality spectrum. You need to take these numbers and take these tests and write them down. Go to, check out chapter module 13, module 12, where you have the final review and the final project. In the final project that is due, the capstone career presentation. All of these tests and projects that you're using, such as the personality spectrum, multiple intelligences, these types of tests and assessments that you're taking early in the semester, a few weeks earlier, are going to be used in your final project. So you need to be sure that you tab the numbers and the results and the screen captures. Take screen captures of your projects and keep them in a folder. I would begin your project as soon as possible. Look at your career capstone project that's located in Module 13. And look at the activities in Chapter 12 for the Myers-Briggs top evaluate your activators. All these type of things are being used throughout the semester, and be looking for them in the career capstone project, which is just a few short weeks away. So as you're doing these things, take note of the results, take screen captures, take a picture of your screen if you can, through whatever tools you're using, print screen. This career capstone project is a PowerPoint that asks you to choose your career. More about that later, but you're using the tests from all of the various assignments that you're doing throughout the semester. So, that being said, under career activity and Module 4 activities, you've got some great videos in here as well. This Sir Ken Robinson is an amazing gentleman from the TED Talks. Ken Robinson is really a scholar in how people are thinking in education. Check out his content. I would look up more about Ken Robinson, Sir Ken Robinson, if you like. There's a lot of information on him, and he says a lot of great things in there. Multiple intelligence assessment in the textbook, 82 to 85. Check that out. Complete the personality spectrum assessment in the textbook. Take these numbers again for the final project. The BE Excellence. Here's another one. Do these things. It's a login. You go to the BE Excellence test and you make note of your login and you get your results. What are you good at? You find yourself thinking, I'm good at this. It helps you clean up and verify why you study the way you do, or how to be aware of certain factors, whether it's environmental, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what is your preferences of when you're learning, and when do you do it best. Does it work well with music in the background? Does it work well with headsets or complete silence? Are the lights bright enough for you, or do you like a low dim light with maybe a desk lamp over the top? Check out these types of interpreting your own results in each one of these tests, and you're going to use it again where in the capstone project. So be sure you document each of the findings, take screenshots of those findings. You'll use them in the PowerPoint at the end of the day of this semester. The ONET, an interest profiler. An interest profiler is going to help you decide at least the focus for the capstone project. That's what it's about. It's a career choice presentation, and it's giving you all the results from these types of tests and analysis that are all check marks whether you have each of these components in the final project. So it's all leading up again to the final project in the semester. Keep your results, take screenshots, take notes, and you'll do great. Module 4 assessments inside here. This is the self-portrait. The self-portrait is using the emotional intelligence assessments or the emotional quiz, intelligence quiz, the results from ONET. You're making a graphic to show me what parts are part of you. You can use any one of the drawing tools, the shapes, the softwares. You can use anything you like. There's a bunch of different types. However, you must create and give me a link that works. Do not give me the link that's requiring you to put in the password. Make sure it's the shareable link. If you know how to do a Prezi, do a Prezi. That's fine at Prezi.com. Lots of tutorials on all of these tools out there, how to use them. However, You must provide me with a link and a graphic and a document. Put your document or give me the links that work. Okay? Because I'm going to be grading and looking for each one of these type of activities in your self-portrait. Say, this is me. This is how I learn. These are my interests. And then again, you're going to use all of those towards the capstone project. So, welcome aboard. We're going to see some more videos more frequently, at least 1 or 2 a week. And keep on keeping on. Please send me an email if you like. You can also ask the instructor. Holly and Jennifer and Ariana have asked me a few things. Also, you can send me a course message on the course message link. Watch for announcements. And most of all, keep in touch for any questions. Watch for this module page, the schedule of activities. Keep it close. And watch for the notes on the side here as well. All right, how do I spend my time? What surprised me most? Let's give a good discussion. Give it the length it's supposed to be. What is it, 250 words or some kind of number in there? And a critical response. Go back and talk to your peers in the classroom and get some feedback for yourself. And subscribe to those discussions as well, so you know when somebody, including me, has responded publicly to what you've written. All right, I'm going to get some grading done soon, and keep up the great work, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks all.